What is this?
This is like a puzzle I ordered from Denmark. And they have to like lift the tops off, and then there's treats inside. And Sophie figured this out in, like, kid you not, like 3 seconds. It took Linus a little longer to figure it out.
Linus seems to be getting a little bit more frustrated. Wait, so what is it? Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like a brain teaser for them, keeps them busy.
Oh no!
Poor Linus. That happens pretty often.
Oh wow, she just really cheated.
Linus has really become a defensive eater since she's come into the house. He will grab whatever we're trying to feed him and like run away with it and hide so she can't get it from him.
Oh gosh, that's...
She's not stealing his treat.
She
She did it again.
I mean, I feel like she knows how to play this game way better. Linus did the hard work, and then...
Poor guy. Oh, get it, Linus. Get it.
Here, Linus,
You got one.
He did? Okay, good.
We're getting a question of how old they are.
Linus is 5, and Sophie, we think, is 3.
So sweet. Can we play again?
Sure.
Are there other kinds of like games that you guys play with them, or?
They like to come over to the rug by the kitchen, and like if they know that we're in there, and wait for us to feed them. That's mostly it's like the game of hey look, we're cute. Come feed us. Linus also knows how to get into the refrigerator, so we have to keep an eye on him then.
For people who didn't watch the last segment, can you tell where their work came from?
Yeah, sure. So Linus we adopted from a family in Connecticut who wasn't able to take care of him anymore. He was about 4 months old. And Sophie we got from a rescue here in New York. They're located in Queens. They're called All About Rabbits Rescue. I was volunteering with them at the time and just totally fell in love with Sophie. And so Linus, I had him come meet her and go on a speed date with her. He met a couple of other bunnies too, but we agreed it was Sophie. Come on.
Man, Linus is not going to have a chance on this one.
Want to come back out?
Jessica Thompson's asking, how do you kind of like rabbit-proof a house?
So you can rabbit-proof a house by just making sure that all of your wires are hidden, covered. You can get plastic wire covers so that they won't chew them. Rabbits they absolutely love wires. I don't know what it is about chewing wires, but they love it. They've gone through several Mac chargers of ours, which can be very expensive after a while. So not only is it detrimental to your possessions, but it's also bad for the rabbit. They can get electrocuted, so it's very important to make sure that all the wires are covered.
I don't know how they haven't gotten electrocuted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crazy. They have chewed through like air conditioning cables.
Serious stuff.
It's crazy.
Also, just like any kind of chemicals or things that rabbits shouldn't eat, which is a lot of things, make sure that they're just not in the rabbit's kind of area or within reach of the rabbit. They're very curious. I kind of liken them to goats a lot of the time. They love eating anything and everything, but they really have very specific diets, so it's important not to feed them anything and everything, or like let them just chew whatever's in the house.
We have this lavender plant over here by the window. That was like one lower set, like on like a little table, and we came in one. This one over here in the red pot. We came in one morning and it had been chewed completely down. And lavender's not bad for them, but it's kind of like they get like all hopped up on it.
So it's like catnip for them, I think.
So
people just, like,
your
going
bunny got
in
high on
I
lavender.
think so.
Gabriella Tapia is asking, I have a bunny and I want to get her a friend. Do you think it'd work? Is that a good idea?
Absolutely. Getting your bunny a friend is honestly the best thing you can do for them. They are very social animals. They love company. In the wild, they actually live in warrens, so they live with their whole families. Like 10s of 20s of bunnies live together. So when you get your bunny a friend, it just makes them so happy. They love hanging out with each other. They keep each other company. They play together. These two are really hilarious. But if you're thinking about getting your bunny a friend, the best thing to do is to go to a rabbit rescue and have your bunny pick out who their friend will be. They all have very distinct little personalities, and you know, it is really dependent on your rabbit's personality and the other rabbit's personality of who will get along best with who. And have them go on a couple of different bunny speed dates, we call it, with the different rabbits in the shelter. Usually a boy and girl will get along better than a boy and a boy. Sometimes girl pairs will get along, but it's usually best to do a boy and a girl. It's just tends to be the most compatible. Oh, now she's going to try to eat my shoes.
We were just at the ACC the other day, and I was amazed by how many entire families there were there.
Yeah, there are a lot of rabbits in shelters right now. They're among the most euthanized animals in the United States, so there are a lot of them in shelters waiting for homes. A lot of times people will get, you know, 2 bunnies, or sometimes the bunny that they get will be pregnant and then they'll have babies. Like, it's very important to get your rabbits fixed, especially if you're getting a pair. If your rabbit's not already fixed, it's very important to get your rabbits spayed and neutered. Not only is it healthier for the rabbits, but it also prevents, you know, them multiplying, and they multiply a lot and very quickly.
Like, all right, food's out.
Yeah.
We're up
We
to.
can bring the salad back. Hey.
What you got? I see. Oh, they're snuggling under the couch. I don't know if people can see it, but it is adorable. It's hard to see.
Hey.
Where'd they go? Come back out. There we go. Hi. Hey. What's their favorite thing to do?
Sophie, her favorite thing to do is eat. Linus likes to snuggle. He likes to be pet on the nose. That's like his absolute favorite thing in the whole world. Hey, come back here.
Offer him some cilantro.
You want some parsley? No.
Maybe he's a little bit put out that he didn't get to the game.
Yeah, probably. Also, he wants to play again. She'll settle for salad.
There we go. It's so mesmerizing to watch them.
The sound they make when they drink their water is even funnier. Like, they just like slip it.
Sandy Castellanos asking how often you feed them.
So we feed them about a quarter cup of pellets in the morning. That's their breakfast pellets. And then they get a bowl of salad, which is typically around 2 cups of salad. This is quite a lot of salad because we just wanted to make sure that they had enough for entertainment's sake. But they usually get about 2 cups of salad in the morning before I leave for work. And then when I come back, they'll usually have another quarter cup of pellets. So I think the rule of thumb is about a quarter cup of pellets per 4-pound animal. And Sophie will eat all of the pellets if I give them, a quarter cup each in the morning. So I like to separate it out to make sure that they get an even amount. Sophie is slightly overweight right now, so we're trying to watch her diet.
Eating so many healthy vegetables.
Yes.